Um, so what we need to do here is to have a conversion from certain coordinate system to another coordinate system using a metric method. Right? So this, for example, velocity vector. You can use the same method for position vector. You can use the same method for acceleration vector. So we have x coordinate system, Cartesian coordinate system, and spherical polar coordinate system. And for radial coordinate systems, for spherical polar coordinate system, BR direction will be coincide with the radial direction, position vectors, right? And the V tangential velocity will always 90 degree further from the VR. So this is the notation, right? So if the theta is equal to 0, VR will be coincide with the Vx and V5 will coincide with Vy. So this is the equation for conversion. So we have um, the first matrix here represent the equation cos theta, and then we have minus sin pi, and then sin pi cos pi multiply with the 2 by 1 matrix VR and V theta. Now, let's say we are looking at the resultant velocity, right? So let's say we have only V pi, like what Hidayati said just now. When RP is equal to 0, there will be no VR, right? So that will be 0, and we have only V pi. And the angle will be the one represented by the radial component. So these are the method that you can use. Now, do you have to use analytical way, writing an equation on the paper and then try to solve the matrix? No need, right? So you can use the tools inside the internet. So let me show you how you can do that. Let me share the my my internet. Wait, right? So I hope that you can see the apps, right, that you can type on internet. Now let's say I have a metric there. Um, let's say our angle will be 0 degree, right? And the bicycle rotate at 10 meters, right? So at that particular location, we have cos, I think sine, right? Sine, cos 0, and then we have minus sine 0, and then we have sine 0, and then we have cos 0, right? And then y, oh, let's say cos 0 is 1, minus 0 is 0, sine 0 is 0, and cos 0 is 1, right? So that will be the A values. Now the B values, let's say the system is with the new matrix will be column 1. There is no radial velocity, which is 0, and then the radial direction is 10 meter, time, let's say angular speed maybe 2 meters per second. Yeah, I think maybe let's say it is a 2 meter per second, right? So we can have A times B. So we have the value of at theta equal to 0. Uh, the velocity in x direction is 0, and velocity in y direction is 2 meter per second, right? So that's the way that we can do the calculation very easily, right? So we can write the equation um, v x or x dot 0 meter per second, and then we have Vy 2 meter per second, and then we have flex pole Vf V dengan 0 x Vf I plus dua J. Right. So that will be the situation when theta is equal to the bicycle position is theta equal to 0 degree and r equal to 10 meters. And the velocity vectors is equal to E R theta right? So that's the way that you do the conversions. And one important thing is to you provide the values of velocity vectors. Cartesian